Greetings, fellow crafters. 'Tis I, your Hello Queen. Welcome back to my court. Welcome if you're new. In this video, we're going to go ahead and dekit this tiger that I did for the year for Chinese New Year, the Year of the Tiger, Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, whatever you want to call it. We're going to go ahead and dekit all of the drills that are left over. Stick around, and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to move this up out of the way. Now I do my dekits in two phases. Phase one is I group the colors together and I try and compare them to the colors that I have from paintings that didn't have DMC numbers. So that's a yellow. That's kind of a green. Brown. That's black. Gray. Red. Gray. Green. Green. There's going to be lots of greens in this one. Green. That's a blue. Brown. Green. Red. I'm going to call that a blue. 3756 is kind of a white. That's an orange. Gray. Blue. Blue. Red. Orange. Gonna say brown. Can't really see that. Brown. Gray. Red. That's a gray. That's a blue. Gray. Blue. Brown. Orange. Green. Blue. Okay, so that's going to set up there. And that is the trash bin. I do like these containers because they're individual, but they are slightly top heavy, so they're a little bit tippy. They're a little wider at the top than they are at the bottom, so I kind of wish they were a little more squared off. So yeah, this is the trash skull. So this is all of the trash from all the paintings I've done since I started this in May of 2020. And we're just filling up the stem here. So that's all of those. Now I go through and see if any of these match the colors that I have in here. Now most of these are going to be round. This is brown. That looks close. No, that's got too much red in it. These are squares, these are rounds. I'm going to call that a match, so that's 433. Too light, but I'm going to stick that with the yellows because it might. No. Nope. Okay, so I'm just going to stick these over here because I think I'm done with them. Stick 3 10s over there as well. That's my browns. Spreading out the greens. Because not every painting comes with the same colors. Comes with the DMC colors. This is the odd oddball green one out. It's got a little bit too much blue in it, I think. Yeah. That one's close. No, it's still a little too light. A lot of these greens are dark, so they're not going to match. That's not going to match anything. Nope. This one might. No. 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 Maybe. No, a little too bright. 166. Close. No. Again, we'll stick that in with the yellows just in case. I don't think so. So we're done with those. There's only 3 blues. Nope. Nope. That's a little too dark. Nope. That one might. I'm going to call that a win. 796. Stick that in the grays, I guess. Okay, so we've got 2 matches. This is all good. And then we got yellow, and the only yellow I have is this one, which that is not a match. No match. No match. Okay. We're getting through these. And the purples. Which I didn't actually have any purple in this, so I can put them all away. The paintings I tend to pick run to purple a lot. Alright, grays. I don't foresee there being many matches here. Nope. Nope. That's red. Nope. 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 Big nope. And we've got some oranges. That one's kind of close. No, not quite. Close, but not quite. That one's too bright for that. Nope. Oh, too much red. And maybe? No, not quite. That's the oranges. There's no pinks in this, so we can just skip that. And do I even have a red in here? I do not. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to clean up these, and then I'm going to bring out the big DMC box. Okay, so gone ahead and gotten rid of the others. Here's all of the individual containers. This, let me just take you for a little bit of a ride. is the big DMC box. So I have all of my DMC colors in there. It's a 5,000 count collectible card box. I'm actually going to be splitting this up into individual boxes because I've emptied squares into rounds or rounds into squares a few too many times. So I want to split them up. That and this thing's kind of a beast to store. So having stacks of boxes would make much more sense for the storage that I have. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to start 165. So in here, on every color, with the exception of 310, and I'll do 310s last, I have a card with the DMC number, and then I have a bag with rounds or squares. This color I didn't happen to have at all before now, and now I do. But I did have a bag for at least rounds and squares in every color. I may have glow in the dark in that color. I may have round and square AB, but I don't have extra bags sitting waiting for those. So I would only have those bags in there if I actually had that color. But the round and the square, I have a bag for every color. 165. This is an adaptation of 4Kids at 147 or Add More Zests system, and I always have her system linked down below because I use it quite heavily. Okay, 699. $699 in square. I do have a fair bit of that already. I don't go and put these back in order because all of mine are here. If I had multiple boxes, I would put them in order so that I'm not having to go back and forth between the boxes. And these stickers are coming off quite nicely. That's a bonus. 3756. 3756. And you will notice on some of these colors that I have these paper clips on them. What that denotes is that those colors are in my Heaven and Earth designs. So let's say somebody's on one of the Facebook groups that I'm in and says, hey, yeah, I just ran short of this color. Does anyone have any extras? I can go into my box, see if I have any extras, but I know if it's got this paper clip on it, that it's actually a color that I'm working on my Heaven and Earth design, so I'm not going to accidentally give away a color that I need. So my Heaven and Earth designs I'm doing kind of with spares. It's kind of a hybrid project. It's on a blank canvas. It's an adaptation of a kit where the canvas was damaged and was poor. So I'm using some of the drills that came with the kit, and I'm using some of my spares, and I'm using some drills that I purchased. And it's a whole thing. 321. I haven't actually pulled it out and worked on it at all in 2022 yet, because I took on several very large projects, and I've been doing a lot of crochet, so I haven't been doing as much diamond painting as I normally do. 900. 900 in square. And in these, for the most part, you're going to see these little bits of cardstock. They're just to help the bags not squish down and get stuck, so that I can get the bags back out. 900. That can go in there. I like to make sure that my storage is clean and ready. 927. 921. 927. Okay, I do have that one. Right now, my diamond painting projects, I have 2 large ones on the go. I still haven't finished up my project for the Ticket to Ride, which was the Mountain Castle. It's still ongoing. And I'm still working on Not Your Alice, although I'm getting very close to the end on that one. And I have a couple other small projects to Dekit, I think. 414. 415. 414. Kind of have to squeeze the sides of these to open them. 414. But I do like them for paintings that are smaller in size but have more colors. Because sometimes the 28 containers just don't do it. Okay, 926. Nope, didn't have this color before. Now I do. Been doing this for almost 2 years solid, and I'm still coming up with colors that I have not had before. Three oh four seven, 36, 30. Excuse me. 3047. One second. Sorry, I had to check. My husband and I and my mother all keep track of each other on Facebook through Facebook Messenger. And my father-in-law just went into the hospital, so I just wanted to check them to make sure it wasn't something more of an emergency. His oxygen was really low. He has lung problems. They took him into the hospital with an oxygen sat level in the 40s, which is go now, do not press go, do not collect $200. Anything under 90 is bad. Anything under 70 is life-threatening. So, yeah, not cool. One 166. Another color I didn't have. I can see 167. That's round. I need the other bag. Didn't have that one either. That's what, 4 new colors? So apparently they got him on a BiPAP machine now, and he's stable, but he's still in the hospital. He's turning 75 this year, and he's been medically fragile for a while, so yeah, everybody's got that one person in the family, I think, who, when COVID happened, we were worried about. He was definitely one of two I was worried about. Probably the number one. The other one is my niece who has a autoimmune disorder. She has to go in for regular blood transfusions. I'm not sure if it's to give her uh, white blood cells or if it's to up her white blood cell count, but basically she either doesn't make white blood cells or she doesn't make enough of them. It's not good either way. So, yeah, those are the two that I was particularly worried about in my family. Fortunately, nobody in the family other than my sister and her husband got COVID, and they had got a very, very mild strain of it. So, except I think I may have had COVID early on, but at that point, it never got bad enough for me to go in the hospital. At that point, they weren't testing anyone who wasn't being brought into the hospital because it was the first few weeks. So, don't know if I did or not. 906. Probably never will know. What's going on here? 905. A little bit of reshuffling. 905. So yeah, you can definitely do it in this 5,000 count box. I don't think I would choose to do this again. In fact, I am definitely thinking about moving it over into smaller boxes. Just need to actually get around to doing that. 905. $970. $970 I have. So yeah, my brother-in-law's keeping us up to date on what's going on with my father-in-law. It's upsetting. $741. And part of the reason that I'm doing stuff to keep me occupied. $700. You can see that from here. Oh, I missed. So we're getting there. 3843. I didn't have any of those in square. That's kind of surprising. 3843. Now this one has 3 bags behind it because I have 3843 in AB as well. So I've got them in around AB. Three, 747. Now if you're new around here, AB is short for Aurora Borealis. It's basically your color-coded diamond, but with a cool rainbowy coating on the top of it. Makes things just a little extra sparkly. 3747. Nope. 798. Here's another one there, 798 in the AB there too. I've got 796 here in both the round and the square, so let's pull those out. That one's got round and square AB. So I'm going to take the rounds first. They're slightly different color than the 796 that were in there, but that happens anyway. Sometimes you do get some color variation. Dye lots and that sort of thing, so. Seven, 9, 6. Here we go. We're getting there. She's almost picked back up. 317. 38. 317. This one's almost full. $703. Square. Oh, we've got a few in there. Let's angle that up just slightly. Okay. 703. Take the label off that. $310 we'll set aside. 701. 820. Actually, don't have any in there. Come on. Open up. Here we go. $8.20. $38.40. Close that up. Okay, and 433 and 434. 433. Actually don't have any in the round. So we got rid of 2 colors out of the non-DMC. That's not bad. So that's a nice bag. We'll hold on to that one. Did have a bunch in square. Stick that in there. Four, 3, 3, and then we need 4, 3, 4. And then I gotta go get my giant container of 310s. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I was keeping 310, which is black, for those of you who are kind of DMC newbies, in containers, but yeah, it became a problem because these are, well, the square isn't so bad, but the round is getting pretty full. Black's in just about every painting that I do, and frequently in, since my paintings tend towards being fairly dark, gets a lot of them. So this is the square one, so I'm just going to dump that in there. And I am a canner, so I have canning jars in every size, so if I run out of room in these, I will just move up a size. I am going to have to find a better way to store these, though. There may be a few other colors I move over, but black is far and away the biggest amount that I have. And since I do have plans on doing some projects with cross-stitch patterns, I don't want to just chuck them, even though this is a ridiculous amount of black. But that is the Dekit. So we've got, I don't know what I'm going to do with the paintings. I think I'm going to get a folder for them, but this is ready to go for the next painting. All of the drills are put away. We even got some of the non-DMC colors put away, which is great. So we're all set. So thank you for sticking around and watching this with me. Like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Keep it spooky, guys. Bye.